Yeah, that's 40K, baby. Like, you've got a fucking cathedral slash, castle keep on top. You've got, a big sloped prow like a frickin' trireme, but it's got, the torpedo tubes in it. Also, think about the scale for how big this ship is, which it did say when we started the game of, like, those windows are big. Yeah. Like, 40K is not the only setting with fuck you spaceships. The Star Wars has, well, problems with scale, but has had some pretty high scaled up ships. I think, is a Imperial Star Destroyer 1 kilometer long or 1.5? They're big.
They're big.
They're really big.
Also, Lucky apologizes. He forgot to turn his mic on. It was all Omega there.
That's too bad. We were chatting about the size of the ship. It's very impressive, chat. The stuff going on there where we were flipping around. But yeah, the ISD, is the classic, triangle of death. So those are very, like, sloped and compacted. Obviously, like, George and the concept artists, Ralph McQuarrie and the like, were influenced by the design of, World War II battleships.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically, I think the reason why Star Destroyers have, like, those big, tall bridge towers was because George was borrowing from World War II films. So they're like the very tall bridge towers of Imperial Japanese ships.
Oh. Well, we did have big superstructures up there because guess what? The higher you're up on a ship, the easier it is the easier it is to see far away.
Yeah,
it's crazy. In space, probably not as important, but it's striking. No, I do.
That's okay. Nobody ever remembers to think about how actually, like, doing that in space would work. The best way to do that kind of thing would be, honestly, actually, like, as far as design goes, the SR1 and SR2 Normandy, very well designed.
Mm-hmm.
The quote unquote bridge part of the ship is just a Joker and maybe a co-pilot with a very tiny window looking dead ahead, and then everything else is just sensor displays. Yeah. And everything is done back in the CIC, right in the guts of the ship.
Yeah, no, it's all. There's a lot of nothing in space. You got to be more. You have to. You need to be seeing from a lot further away and from a lot different directions.
And you don't necessarily need an aerodynamic design, but the Normandy does get to do the cool sci-fi thing of going in atmosphere. So, not dying to wind resistance is probably good.
Probably very good.
Actually, did I typed the... No, I did not send it to message in Discord. I was like, I typed it out. Did I? No, there we go. There's the at.
Oh, I have to give Idira all her levels because I haven't fucking been using her at all. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. So, the plan for today is to do a lot of Footfall, and funnily enough, there is going to be a lot to do on Footfall.
Almost like it's some sort of hub world.
I'm not actually even paying attention to what I'm really picking here. I'm just looking at the build guide and being like, okay, cool.
Well, you know, if you find something you don't like, you can always be like, nah, not that one.
Normally I would be like that, but again, like, I'm just not gonna be using Idira. She's, you know, it's just one of those characters. I'm just like, nah, live without her.
That's fair for Idira specifically. You're just like, just follow along what they're saying. Can I get away with that? Sorry, chat. You may hear me muttering to myself. I'm grinding FFT. I'm doing my own build shenanigans, but it involves getting enough JP to unlock the ability to do things that are useful.
And last but not least, Heinrich. Let's see here. Ooh, first round of every combat. All psychic powers of the bioman's ability cost one less. Neat. Lord Xenos.
It's funny because we did, once again, actually play Rogue Trader this weekend.
It was good.
And we are also thinking about, you know, our own various buildery options.
No, I think we have to, like, well, we do talk about it a bit. All right, there now. Everyone is, oh wait, no, I need him to pick his. Yeah, no, this is one of the reasons why I don't like to build things. Everyone says, yeah, no, if they're like some sort of combat person, Arch Militant. Just all. Well, yes, I apologize. The two small hellhounds I am watching have very good hearing. Actually, I do believe that Jack Russell Terriers actually do have a bit better hearing because they are hunting dogs. Specifically, they are hunting dogs for things like rats and moles and stuff. So they are very good at hearing, you know, things move under the earth.
Yeah, I think. Listen, Lucky and I talk a lot during the week, so it's hard for me to remember when conversations take place. I think it was on the podcast or another Rogue Trader stream. Might have been in text, though. I don't know. But I brought up that I looked it up, and yes, the word terrier comes from the Latin terra. They are literally earth dogs, dogs of earth.
Yeah, no, because I was looking up because there is a competition that terriers and other things can participate called the Earth Dog, which is basically a skill-based thing to basically find a target in basically an underground maze. Well, it's not underground, but it's you know, it's timed and all that stuff. Yeah, and it's called the Earth Dog, and then you look it up and it's all like, yeah, no, Terria means Earth, so that's probably referred to that. So it was neat.
That's their classification.
Yeah. All right. So, leveling up is done. I got my swag new bone armor. Swag. And now we need to go do stuff. So, let's go to the map. Dallas is chaos-brained. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna go to this Ash world.
Honestly, I think Dallas doesn't have to worry about his build too much. I do like that, like, he was like, man, I don't think I'll ever take thrown weapons. And then we were like, actually, no, there's some more thrown weapons. And he's like,
oh man, I gotta get thrown weapons.
I should throw shock nets at people. It's good to have options. I did have to yell at him a little because he was like in melee combat and like he was being effective, but it was impacting everybody else's effectiveness. So I was like, no, Dallas, you move out of the way so the rest of us can do something. It didn't actually end up mattering because everybody else took enough damage that Aaron wrapped up the combat when it was pretty weak. But
I do appreciate
we would have
that.
been hitting on all cylinders. Yeah, that's one that I like to use occasionally. Like in Rain, if you guys are fighting unworthies, and I'm just like, there's 2 guys left. All 5 of you are free. Yeah, these guys are done for.
They are
Are
dead.
we sparing their lives? No. Okay, they're not gonna make it. That's right. You did ask that in chat earlier. I need to double check it, but I think I thought about it before. I need to find a good rank to swap though for a alt career advance and stuff.
Yeah. So
I'm actually kind of at the limit of mine. My rank 1. Where we at? What are we looking at?
So we're at the Drusus Blessing, which is an Imperial naval fleet in the Footfall system. This is another one of the reputation. Hey, I believe the Harlequin's Quiz is a exotic. It's either an exotic melee or an exotic range. I do believe it's in the core book, though.
It is technically exotic melee.
Okay. Yeah, Super Noodles. Sir Arthur Clarke's gonna become the Raminator, as a joke I like to make. Yes, this is the Imperial Navy, another one of the reputation systems. As you can see, they have a lot of ship parts. A lot of ship parts. That is a lot of ship parts. Let's see how my reputation, what I got going on here. So we're gonna hide the untradeable, and that's all we got. We don't got a lot. I don't even think we got enough to give them a full, but we'll start. We'll start. Here, take it. Take it all. Yeet. And we're gonna take these because I have no reason not to. Unlike the Rogue Trader tabletop game, I don't have an inventory limit. Gimme. Let's see, so we scan that. We can't go there. That's the Alter Tempium Calixus EXT17. Please say that in your most binary voice you can. And then I get here. So we're going to go to Footfall. Whee! So here we are on Footfall. They have a giant-ass statue of the Emperor. And just things just kind of chained around it. It's a little wild. That's a little wild, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to grab everyone. As you can see, Heinrich is no longer with us. Because he is going to... Oh, shit. I should have, like, took all his shit off of him. It's fine.
Ah!
It's fine. He'll come back later.
The old guest character problem.
Now, he'll be back later, but still just one of those things. Find the any key. I did rather enjoy the encounter on the Manufactorium that we visited yesterday. Especially, with, I think I'm getting better at my frack antics. I'm enjoying it. Hey, hello, how are you? Lead representative. Lucky will try to do the voices as long as he can. No promises. I don't know when my throat's going to give out, and we got many hours to go. Your lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with the appropriate obstinates. Obstinates? Obstinates. I think it's obstinates. We were told that you would prefer to arrive in Footfall incognito, so we're trying to attract as little attention as possible. I am here on the behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Variam Tokara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. Cassia's lips curl slightly. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-cutter scatterings of words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted, the look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. I just love having Cassie around because she's just like a lie detector. Just constantly, all the time. I'm just like, no, this is great. I love it. Alright, so what is the situation on Footfall? That certain problem, your lordship, but the liege can acquaint you with them far better than I. Awareness check succeeded. Behind her polite, soft tone, you detect the slightest hint of nervousness. And as if she is reciting a reply she has carefully prepared beforehand. You should really talk to the liege about this. I'm just... She doesn't get the chance to say the rest.
Hey, newcomers!
Blast!
How's this for a warm welcome?
So anyway, they started blasting.
Yeah, footfall.
Alright, let's
So
see.
these guys carrying auto stubbers and chain swords? These guys are very well paid. Whew. Sorry, the animation of you placing Cabela before battle made it look like she fucking DBZ teleported.
She kind of does, so it works.
If we did an edit of this, it would just be this clip, and I would just, put the sound over it.
Oh, what's that? We want to just put, just cover right there. But is it half cover? It's half cover. I think we can make that work. Me, I'm going to be Sniper McGee, and I'm going to sit the fuck over here. Abelard! Crust their spines. Oh, Abelard, you can get all the way up here? Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Alright, we're in a lose-a-V formation. Rad. So now that Cassia has gotten Grand, I think it's like Grand Tactician or whatever. She basically always goes first, and she gets put down little buff zones for allies. Let's see here, because so she has with the front line, the back line, and the rear. Whoops, no, I want to hit that button.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
So we'll just kind of make this area back here the safe zones. But these guys are about to die. These guys are about to die.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Right. But she can do all that, and she still has her her full turn. So I can slap Argenta with voice of command.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then Argenta, shoot!
Ordered around.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Unfortunately, though, we cannot do a full shot because we only get 2. But it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna blast this guy back here.
Without DE, strike is a prayer.
Say fuck him. Still have enough to give someone the baleful eye. You.
As duty demands.
And just like that, 2 are dead.
You'll
We're-
love to see it.
We're not. Well, actually, no. We'll fire first. Let's see if we can kill these 3 guys here.
I'll do it.
They are the cone.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Little to your right, Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
Just a little bit, but it was enough. Let's see. We can.
I like that she just, did her normal combat bark of, doubt is for the weak. I like she was responding to me, and I wanted to be like, that's not related to what I said.
Let's see here. So if I run and gun, I might be able to get these other 2 here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Unfortunately. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh wait, I can do reveal and slaughter though. That's important.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we'll do that. Yes, we can do firearm
Thy light
mastery.
I stand, and thy light I crave. I refuse.
Oh, did they rebalance firearm mastery?
Attacks you for real.
Weird. No, it should be extra attacks, but
This is unacceptable.
weird. Oh wait, no, it's not weird. I messed up.
will bathe this battlefield in
I ran next to a
fury.
dude. There. Now I can shoot people.
Ah, too close to shoot.
This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
This armored anvil is chunky. Damn it!
As the Emperor commands you, strike is a prayer. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, cool. Done and done. Oh, let's see here. Can I reach? No, I can't actually. Son of a bitch. Okay. All right, we're gonna get out of cover because I need to make Cabela my servant. Then I can slap her with that, and then. Oh, we still got 11 dudes. I was only looking. We still got guys like back here and shit. It's like we haven't even got to go yet, and there's like 8 of us dead. What the hell, man?
Easy.
All right, let's see here. Honestly, this was a bad idea. I realized I don't have my movement points, and there's no one close enough for her to jump to. Oh, that was a bad play. Whatever. Blast him.
Know what to do.
Blast it.
Let's get to it.
Rest in pepperoni.
Damn.
I'm here, maggots.
Oh, that's. Oh wait, no. Well, Pascal's gonna have to fucking get up, so he won't be able to just blast that group yet.
Scared yet?
Apparently, standing up is a full action round.
I think at the tabletop it's like half action, but you can get leap up to make it free.
All right, let's see here. What is that? Okay. Sorry, just double checking.
I shall not fail.
Well, we're not going to be using a single target melee attack, unfortunately. We're going to be using Brutal Strike and try to hit everybody.
As the tenants demand.
Tribute to the undying Emperor.
Damn. Do a flip.
Honor all day.
I just love that she can just jump up the frickin' thing. It gives me joy.
Trust me. As honor or death come, the other side awaits.
Spin to win, my dear. All right. Very blood.
Much spinner.
Abelard, take his kneecaps.
Reduced to dust.
Abelard, grab his dick and twist it.
Oh, God. My word, Lord Captain. Do endure. Always do endure. Free temporary hit points. And we're back to Cassia.
Yeah, that's something that I think there are some rare abilities that do in the tabletop, but it's not very common to get like temp HP.
I don't think I've ever seen any, so I'm not entirely sure.
I think it's mostly in like the Only War and Deathwatch careers.
Mm.
Like I'm pretty sure Space Marines have the ability to like just be like free wounds, take it. Oh, those guys are cooked. Ugh.
Not fully cooked, but pretty cooked.
If I may.
Actually, Pascal, you didn't get. Oh wait, no, I used Littlest Eye. I won't be able to do it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
All right, so if I do this, I will.
I'll do it.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Not perfect. So actually, let's
Guided by faith.
adjust slightly. There we go. Die. That is a very sturdy light pulse that seems to be taking fucking bolt to rounds.
Yeah. It's a relic. It's made of pure blessed ceramite.
Is that a thing?
You can bless ceramite, yes, and other things. I don't know if it actually does anything, but sometimes it does stuff.
Request denied. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Plasma AoE, baby. The shivering young servant looks up to you with horror in his eyes. Emperor, protect me. They killed. We definitely got our Paragon and Renegade options here. Fear not, young man. We took care of the attackers. Do you know where they were? Or, stop quivering, unwashed woman. Answer me. Who would dare attempt such an outrageous attack?
Very different feels, but you know.
Your
You're
lordship.
right, it is definitely the red versus blue.
Those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even Lord Takara. He looks around like he's expecting more bandits to appear. Does this kind of thing happen often around here? Shooting, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often. Unless it's the Anvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting someone. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Alright, go report this to the Liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll just go report to the Liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible. Ah! He didn't actually scream. I just added that for effect.
I mean, it kind of looked like he was doing it. You know, he's scooching away.
Just look at all this extra. Oh, we got different. Oh, we got a weighty axe here.
I just 50 gajillion chain axes and chain swords on the floor.
They inflict bleeding. Interesting. But we'll just add them to the cargo zone. Whoops. And then always add to the cargo zone. Alright, that's everything. Collect all.
Ow. My turn to sneeze.
Ooh, a combat shotgun. Look at that. 18 to 22. Blast him. Ooh, I can see the
I like
wings on the
combat
barrel.
shotgun in Dark Tide, actually. Ooh, yeah. Got a little.
That's nice. We keep that. We keep those. Much like Dallas is probably is, Frank is probably just going to have a collection of stuff. Frank
Trophies are important.
Mm-hmm.
I actually take like a willpower malice to like having my mind tickled by alien artifacts, so you know Arthur's gonna have a bunch of weird shit in his office that he probably shouldn't keep.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to have to fight over the faux stuff. previously. But no, Aaron was like, no, it's gone. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, Necron's spoilers for the AP, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that is a canon that Necron stuff is self-destruct basically when the Necrons are gone.
So that means we have to take one alive.
And this is why the Mechanicus always has this issue with helping out or gathering intel on Necron tech.
Bodies in the streets.
Buddies in the streets. Ba-da-dee-da-da.
Holy book by the altar. That book guy. 3. Guess what? Hanger by the window. Remember to bow to tamper through the window. Don't know if that's bad, but we'll fucking take it.
Perfect.
Smuggling contraband.
Stay sharp.
Honestly, I mean, if we don't get into the cold trade, I'm gonna be very fucking surprised. Come and buy from the best what? Recoilager?
Alpha Row, the best dock on Footfall. It is clean, well equipped, and caters to a higher class of traveler. By local standards, that is. Forge ahead. Never linger.
Binary screeching. Running destroyed by raid, launched by Amber Games, attack, load out, blah 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 blah. Shit was stolen. Righto. Let's see, we got rank 5 functionary Morbeto Cavalli. How you doing, fam? You may pass without a check. That's right. You can't stop me. Only I can stop me.
Onward to victory.
Guys, it reminds me of the fucking the skull being like, Xeno's attacking him, just like, don't make me get my piece of paper. It's okay. I say he could be here, and it's just like, huh. Anyway.
Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, it probably is 5. That did not click for me. Good eye, X.
Venture forth.
What's in the box? Yoink! Mine now. This? Well, what's this? Oh! Ooh, the Cyber Raver gains plus 20 willpower and plus 50 maximum wounds. I'm gonna have to remember this.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't know. I wasn't
for me,
actually
it's just
sure
like
if
a
like
whole thing.
Cyber Ravens and stuff were actually real, but no, they're actually a thing. I was actually surprised.
Yeah, there's actually, I think it's mostly in Rogue Trader, because I don't think any other like type of character would use them, but there's actually like a shitload of familiar rules and options.
No, I was looking at those, but like I said, me be playing a damn green skin, I am probably just gonna have some Gretchen and some fucking squibs rolling around.
Listen, squigs are very versatile. There's a lot you can do with that.
Frack is probably just gonna eat them.
Maybe they're nutritious squigs.
Nutri-squig.
Nutri-squig. Good eating. Now I should probably get some servo skulls because they're funny.
I still love the just Frag grabs the servo scale out of the ass. Tell me where I can buy stuff. In this game, I don't think so. If I understand the plot line correctly, I think mostly what we see is Eldari and Drukhari, if I understand this correctly. There might be
It's a little
something. There
weird
might be
'cause,
some
like,
other
that is-
stuff later, but
It's the kind of thing that like rogue traders are supposed to be able to have a little free reign to deal with Xenos,
Oh, here's the coat thing.
But I can also see from like the themes, you know, like early we start with the Chaos Incursion, you know, and then obviously the Drukhari stole his son at the end of Act 1, which was real fucked up of them. So like that kind of sets you on the task. I know that in the Coronis Expanse there's supposed to be a couple different whatchamacallit, packs of you know, groups of orcs in motion. I think that is actually where the like one of the places the the blood axes are supposed to be hanging out in.
Go check this area. Oh, yoink! This? Mine now. Ah, yes, the RBT's helm. I'm guessing that this is a point in the part where they start, like, dialing out stuff for this, because the familiars came with the second big pass, with put in the RBTs and the Overseer archetype, which is what Solomon is.
Let's see this through.
That is also, like, I know that when Fat Shark did the RBDs, the Enforcer class, and Dark Tide, that's their, like, active ability is related to their Cyber Dog. The Cyber Mastiff is, like, one of the iconic, like, Enforcer things, besides them all looking like Judge Dredd, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, we're adding, you know, an archetype that is exclusively known for this particular type of, you know, animal companion type shit.
Yeah, but they added some
Probably
flex.
means we need to use some of that.
Yeah. But yes, no, Overseer is the class that gives you the familiar, and if I remember correctly, it's the Raven, Hawk, Swarm of Servo Skulls, and the Mastiff. So you get like 4 to choose from. Alright, but now we're in the atrium. Everything is atrified. Give me your shit. Ooh, advanced med kits.
Now this be looking like a fucking Dark Tide level. Just slightly better lit than normal.
It's true.
All these
This
grates and
place was
catwalks.
intended to be
And less men worshiping, you know, Daddy Nurgle.
Has been squeezed into it.
A rational decision. Ecclesiarchy temples lack the critical functionality that a void station requires. Unlike the chapels of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Pascal just not missing an opportunity to throw shade.
Now that was easy.
Alright, well, let's just run around for a bit. Make sure I save on the reg. Pascal, cogitate that cogitator.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Oh, what's this? Oh, is that the jump back? Oh, wait.
As it should be.
Alright, well, Amber's out here cutting shit open. Ooh, what's this? A great sword. Oh, it's a primitive sword.
Yeah, they are. There are a couple of those out there. I think technically in Rogue Trader we like the CRPG the tabletop RPG I should say. I think we bundle all those with
Just great weapon.
yeah. But there are I think a few specific. I know for a fact in Dark Heresy there is the. Is it the Eviscerator? There's like a two-handed chains sword.
Yeah, no, this is definitely an officer monocle. Let's see here. Who do I want to give it on? Probably me, because I think at the moment, even though Cassia has much more flexibility and stuff. Also, it goes over my previous monocle. It's monocles on monocles. Check this shit out. Monocle?
Monocle.
Over the monocle. Boom.
Monocle for monocle.
Replace the lens. Okay. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong one. That's why. Pascal, give me the loot. Neum.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. Let's seize the moment.
Alright, let's see. Looks like people here looking for food. These guys look surrounded. Oh, what's this?
He's named Hieronymus.
A buzzing crowd has closed in on several hairy-looking individuals. Some of the faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place.
Just cut their throats already. What were they thinking in that ship dock at Footfall? They're all stricken. No, no cutting. We'll get their blood on us, and then we'll be tainted too. Better burn them. Be quiet, you scoundrel.
A priest, clad in a simple black raiment, cuts through the crowd like a voice ship crossing the sky.
You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right?
Argenta starts at the sight of the elderly priest. That's Reverend Harmonious. I'm surprised he decided to intervene in a street squabble. Let's watch in silence for a second.
Let's see how this plays out.
Reverend, but these are heretics. Real heretics. The whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there. And why is that, huh? Because they're heretics and the Emperor punished them.
We're no heretics. One of the people surrounded by the crowd raises his chin. We ran from the heretics, barely escaped with our lives. And there was no plague on our planet, only the arch enemy's minions. A whole army of them. He spits on the ground. He spits on the ground.
And if you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandoned our world. Blame the governor. Blame the tech priests. Blame the masters of Kiava Gum who forsook it at its darkest hour.
I do believe that is one of our colonies, so now it's beyond like... It's like, wait, what's going on here?
Yo, what's the haps?
Several dozen glares bore into you.
And who are you supposed to be?
Well, I'm being on incognito, so I'll just be like, I am an envoy of the Von Valancius dynasty.
Technically correct.
You come from Lady Theodora.
The rabble bows his head respectfully. Pardon me, noble sir. Yeah, let's maintain the masquerade here.
We were just rooting out heresy here. These scrawny ones, they're from that shit that came from the bowels of the Corona system. They got the plague there, and mutants, and now they're spreading that rot everywhere. That taint. They're all... Silence! You must be completely out of your mind. A band of woefully dim-witted retrobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting to the end of your days. And what's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put the heretics to death. Well,
I don't
not...
think there could be a more 40K conversation.
Well, not heretics.
The haggard man is on the verge of tears.
We're refugees. I swear it on the Golden Throne. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. We were the protectors that were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares. Traitors! Traitors and heretics, the lot of them!
A murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you, at the priest, at the wretched group huddled in the center. How tiring. The motley sea of color that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear, the red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. Cassia looks at the crowd of troublemakers warily, and they shudder at the very sight of her. As for the hearts of those who have been... Oh. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purposeless black grief, but their words are as transparent as the ice that lays on top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me, Seth.
But we desire to know more.
Yeah. Well, Kazuya says that they're telling the truth, so I'm gonna believe that, and I will say I represent the Von Valencias, masters of Kiavagama, and thus I have the right to decide what to do with these people. I command the onlookers to disperse. As for the rest of you, go to dock off a row and wait for their instructions. The Rabaraza looks at you morosely. I don't want to get in trouble over this lot. The refugees use this interruption to
Oh,
make...
now you don't want no trouble.
The refugees use this operation to make off in the direction of Dock Alpha Row. Yeah, Scarpa! And get out of here. The arrogance and self-righteousness of a malefactor. The priest shakes his head disapprovingly. Then his eyes shift to you. I am Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, head of the Drusian mission here on Footfall. I thank you for stepping in. Please come see me when you have the time. We can talk then. Priest out. Faith bomb. Alright, that was fun.
Onward to victory.
So we know that one of our planets might be, you know, covered in the goddamn plague and the archenemy. Cool, great, thanks.
Well, we'll have to fix it later.
You probably can assume that there's something weird happening to all my fucking colonies all of a sudden, randomly, at inopportune moments now. Thanks.
It's almost like there was a great conspiracy against us.
Pascal, give me that loot.
Operation successful.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay, so that goes there. To rest of Footfall. Drusian Preacher. There's Hieronymus Doloroso. Let's save real quick here. And scoot on along. What's in the box? Cargo. Nice. The man with the face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone flexes his unblinking bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clones have next to no adornments, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice, he says, "The Emperor protects." The Emperor protects, Reverend. But he protects only those who are pure of heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Be leery of this conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it into the brace of pride most degenerate. And you must be the young Von Valancius. That name carries weight, and it is a burdensome one, for its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onward, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savoring the sweet poison? Well,
Damn.
well, you know, 3 points, dogmatic, and 100%. You know, throw up your hands up, flash your gang signs. I put my faith in the Emperor. Precisely, I succeeded. He gives you a scrutinizing look, then his taunt opens. Well, then be twice as vigilant, or this sector will seize any chance to test your faith. He looks at Argento, who is standing nearby, and his voice softens slightly. Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrimage fruitful? It was, Reverend. Let it be known to you that Theodora von Valencia's ship was attacked by the servants of the arch-enemy, who appall the heart of any righteous soul, she says, nearly hissing with fury, and not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, the blasphemous words clearly pointed this attack being part of a larger design. Reverend Hieronymus, I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the Von Valencia's dynasty from the forces of the arch-enemy. I am divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the Footfall reliquary. Do I need to talk up, Sister Argenta? Nah, say nothing. Hieronymus nods in thought. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival.
Wow. What a remarkably reasonable takeaway from that.
I know what it is that calls you to follow the rogue traitor, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. But before you start on your path towards your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion. Many of my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Footfall. They've brought me troubling news from Footfall's Shadow Quarter. In the darkest corners where the liege wardens do not venture, taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy, serving the arch-enemy, is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the Shadow Quarter mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but I well know the evil that lurks all around us, and I wish to see retribution.
I don't like that. That's not one of the standard shenanigans.
But we will verify this rumor, Reverend Hieronymus. With great pleasure. Argenta lays a weapon on her weapon. I almost wish for the rumor to be true. My heart yearns to battle some heretics. This is where I bid you goodbye, sister. Noble Seth, is there more you wish to ask me about? I do believe I can unlock the Drusius reputation from this guy. What are you doing on Footfall? No, yeah, okay, yeah. What am I doing on this den of blasphemers, pagans, and the vilest of soul, you mean to say? Well, Footfall is the first and last stop in the Coronis expanse. It's the point of arrival for those who have just started on the path, and it will also be where those who are reaching its very end return, their souls wounded and bleeding. I embrace both the former and the latter, so they may cast an honest eye over their impurity. Furthermore, rumors from across the entire sector amass at Footfall. If I hear crewmen whispering about a reclaimed shrine world or expressing desire to carry the Emperor's light into the darkness among stars, I help my flock in their sacred duty. Devoted trailblazers need assistance both spiritual and material. Tools, equipment, even garments, and simple everyday items. Anything that might help the pilgrims on their long journey, and during the first days of the Hospiteurs, life is worth its weight in gold to us. May any help you offer to the effort of gathering such things be blessed. The path of true believers leads into darkness, to search for worlds that have lost his radiance steeped in depravity. Blessed are the deeds of those who give themselves into the void and the warp in hopes that their actions may bring light into the darker reaches of the expanse and deliver a previously barren word into the Imperium's service. Hieronymus is silent for a few seconds. And all the more bitter is the realization that not all brave souls will succeed in their mission. Footfall still awaits news from the Wasteland Wayfarer, an ancient ark of a ship headed for distant stars. Her last astropathic message was sent from beyond the Cineras Maleficum, and the stars have kept her fate's secret since. I bear another, darker duty. The expanse is filled with the tainted corrections of unholy heretics. These insidious objects are a danger to the soul, but I know what to do with them. Should you on your travels come across dangerous corrupted objects, bring them to me, and the reward of your vigilance will be even more generous. The Drusian mission has much to share with the rogue trader. Well, what you got for me? You do got some stuff. Ooh, what is this Bloodhound staff? Navigator. Devastating. Does not set the power on cooldown. Does not counter the attacks. But ooh.
Oh, some funny navigator stack.
Yeah, funny navigator stick. But let's see what we can give them. I do think I want to be probably be pretty cool with these guys. Yeah, actually, I don't think well, I know there are no power, force weapons are just swords that, that boost siren. I don't think there's anything specifically stabs you can do now that I think about it in Rogue Trader.
I mean, you can get a force staff, which is normal but psychically powered.
Yeah.
There may be some unique artifact items. There's a few different things because there's staff, shock staff, etc. And then, like I said, force staff for psychers, and I think navigators can also use force weapons.
Oh man, the first rank of Drusian is all the way at 52? Jesus, I am gonna have to drop everything on it. It still might not be enough. Okay, we made enough. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a little bit smarter. Let's actually do it by type. All right.
Work smarter, not harder.
All right. So they want holy gifts. So that's 2,000 right there. And jewelry is also pretty good for them. That's 29. They don't. Miscellaneous is very cheap, so we'll not worry about it too much. We don't have any ship components. Uniform and armor is also worth a bit, so we'll do that. This is why it's important to, put all that extra armor you don't actually need in there. And then it's well, let's trade this much so we can see what's left. Oh, wait, there was a armor kit still left there. Alright, so if I want to get to the next one, I'm going to need 6 things. Let's see, what do we got most of? Actually, it's melee weapons. And we're going to get more of the melee weapons, too. So we'll do this. Boom! Alright. Ooh, what's this? Sanctified Staff. Melee weapon, two-handed. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, this is for Santic powers. Heinrich be able to use this. Is this
I will say that.
Is this a stick with a book on it? It is.
Yes, no. We love those in the Imperium. You hit him with the book, throw the book at him. What I was gonna say was that this is the other thing about CRPG versus tabletop RPG design. Obviously, you can get a few varied weapons and things out there, but definitely for a CRPG, you're gonna get some of these micro adjustments in equipment. So you come up with a few different weird things.
In the CRPG, you can get like some pretty like unique weapons through the use of upgrades and stuff. It's just the problem of I discovered this. You can't actually upgrade your weapons until you have someone who has trade armorer, and I feel like that's a heavy bolter. Ooh, that shoots 8.
Big
Oh,
bolter.
you need a 60 strength for that though.
Heavy bolters are very big.
Argenta,
I
what's your
think
strength?
normally they are either vehicle mounted or only used by people in power armor.
Sick. Alright, but we will wait on that. We have undivested our stuff.
Stay sharp.
What was I talking about? Were you saying something before I interrupted you?
No, you were talking about trade armor.
Ah, yes. Trade armor, it's one of the skills you have to buy, but unfortunately, I don't know if like there's anything in, like that starts with such a thing. Maybe an explorator? I haven't like really looked.
It's probably an option you can take as an explorator.
Probably. But I'm like the more okay, so this is a quest line. Hang on. I remember this one. I shall narrate this one. Oh, Explorator rank 1 has trade armor and trade tech. Okay. That, like I said, that makes sense to me. Well, just because it Axe, you are mistaking NPCs for PCs. Just because a PC explorator may have it does not mean an NPC explorator will have it.
Yeah, they're not all trained the same.
Yes.
Our explorator is a soil analyst.
Yes. We got 2 tech priests. One is a somewhat creepy nurse, and the other one is a very angy geologist.
No, we had our original engine seer. He was just understaffed and overworked.
He also has a orc poking around in his ship. He does not like this.
Yeah, that did not really make his. Not that I think Frack noticed or cared, but that did not make his job any easier.
I do think I am portraying our orc as banefully unaware about the feelings of others quite well.
I mean, we have talked about this. You did get some good rolls last time, but what's your perception?
20.
It's not. Yeah, that's like, I think like slightly below average.
No, his weak stats are perception, willpower, and fellowship. I believe his perception and willpower are at 20, and his fellowship is at 15. Well, no, also his ballistic skills is also at 15, but I am going to get the big shooter, and I'm going to strap so much junk to it. I am slightly sad that
Get around with that with volume of fire.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said we'll get around that with volume of fire.
Yes. Also, Frack will have a burner. He's gonna make a double burner. It's gonna be great. But let's
Well, we fought our first swarm type enemy, so you know.
Yes, no, actually, that is actually important. We are gonna need some sort of flame weapon. But
Also, thankfully we realized that grenades also do not need any weapon training. So next time we're somewhere with a market, I'm gonna buy so many fucking grenades.
Okay. A low hum of voice quiets, and a dozen gazes shift to you. First mate Dagon. A tall man with a shaved head is rubbing his heads together nervously. His opening clones are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put on an air of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... He glances at the scroll in the mechanical hand implant. Master Fidelio. All aggressive rise and you're last on the list. We couldn't well start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. So, this is basically a quest chain that can have wildly different outcomes depending on how you do it. For the best shits and giggles, we gotta play along. Do you want to do the shits and giggles, Omega?
Oh, I mean, that's When Footfall, baby.
So, we will play on. Of course I'm Fidelio. Hello! He puts on a broad smile and then catches himself quickly and frowns once more. Please, we can talk later. Chaplain is about to begin. What is this tomfoolery? Abelard grumbles, but not before making sure that the man is out of shot. Awareness 100, look around. The gathering you have found yourself out seems refined and respectable at first glance. The recreation attendees close speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the Leech's residence. But you notice that most of the gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they are covering the entrance, and a few are clearly clearing concealed weapons. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you, and some are clearly watching your every move, even though they are trying not to show it. I wonder who this Fidelio is and why they can't start proceedings until he or she appears. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about his individual, it's someone very important, but it's not a name I've heard before. I have never heard of the name either. Join the attendees. I kinda want to see what this is about. I'm in the plot! Woo! No, but as the quote-unquote tech guy of the group, I am probably going to take up trade. I'm going to see if I can get an elite advance for trade armorer early. Because I'll be able to pick up trade armor and trade trip rights in Mech Boy, but I cannot do that until I swap out my rank 4 advances for Mech Boy, which is quite some time around. I don't think like Aaron is necessarily jipping us on XP, but it still takes us like it's gonna take us several sessions to get up there.
Yeah, and we have to spend it. That was actually something I was gonna bring up earlier when we were talking about builds. Is like I think I'm actually like done with my rank 1 like in career shit, and it's all just buying my like 250 stat advances for the rest of it, because like I've bought like every skill and talent I think I'm gonna actually use. All I have left is like the stuff for if you multi-class, right? Like the basic weapon training universe, or the actually think it's pistol and stuff. If it is actually basic, I could probably save up 500 and get that. I don't remember if I have basic weapon already. I definitely have melee and pistol, but like there's a couple of like 500 EXP things that are like clearly for like, again, if you're a promoted Dark Heresy character or something, you know? And it's just like, well, I definitely got those at character generation, so I literally can't spend those XP.
Yeah, no, the game talks about how like those things are like redundant just in case, you know, other characters are like doing other things and stuff. But yeah.
Sorry, I thought that said fuzzy administratum clerk for a second. No, fussy. Much more normal.
So, oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, an example to all future generations, the most noble and unforgettable Master Bellardardo. This loss. The fuzzy administrator Clark speaks in a strained voice and keeps peeking at the paper with text on it. His speech drags on and on, blending into a monotonous cascade of praises for the late Master Bellardo. Time passed 20 minutes. So, let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Bellardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. I now pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. A formidable looking man dressed in the attire of ecclesiarchy missionary glares at the gathering crowd.
And here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer then. But if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in the other words, myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken.
Chaplain looks at you and gives a slight nod.
I wasn't referring to Master Fidelio. At least Dens himself wanted to see him at his funeral. But the rest, I know every one of you, and I'll be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns this loss. So go ahead. Pray for Bellardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for the like his. May the Emperor keep his soul.
Without another word, Chaplain makes a sign to the Aquila and pointedly turns away from the attendees. Alright, so now we can kind of walk around, talk. Suspicious tech priest. Cool. Kind of in the exit there.
Master Vitello, are you leaving already? I'm afraid you'll have to wait. Wait, yes, it's Footfall Station Services, see? We're carrying out a scheduled inspection of the line support systems. Won't take long, an hour, maybe 2.
You never introduced yourself.
I'm Dagan Othio. I was first mate on Den's ship. I mean, Master Bellardo.
How did Bellardo die?
Badly. He went downhill real fast. Just a year ago, he was still living it up, storming the slum asteroids to shoot riffraff and mutants, and then all of a sudden, he was done. His old wounds had caught up to him. And he had plenty of those, both from the old days and the more recent ones, like when someone tried to bump him off. 12 years back, I think it was.
I must take my leave.
Marching ahead.
Yeah, so they're not gonna let me leave for some odd reason. Alright, well, let's go say hello to, that. Whoever prepared the body of the gray-haired man lying in the coffin, they did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Abelard maintains his grave expression befitting the occasion until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns, he peers at it with suspicion, then he gasps, astonished, almost dazed.
I'll be. This is quite the meeting, if it be called such under the circumstances.
Lord Imperium, take a good look at the deceased. The implants left in the deceased body speak of his high standing. Expensive tech is usually extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's true. You don't just want to waste good cybernetics, I suppose. Abelard, you know this man?
Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I would use would be improper for a funeral. This, your lordship, is Jerry Dens, known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Coronis Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerry Khan for his habit of having a jug or two of Promethium on hand. He did love burning things. Oh, yes, he was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when the news came of his latest attack. Abelard distractedly runs a hand through his hair. Well, there was a time when the sight of Jerrycan in the coffin would have been enough for me to make me dance. Quite literally. By the throne, I would have danced to Jerrycan on the spot. But now, I don't know. No more jumping into the warp right under the cruiser's nose, you old beast. Who would have thought I'd been at your funeral? This is very grand for a pirate's funeral. Isn't this normal for football? Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous to honor pirate scum a few paces away from the Legion's residence. But no one has heard of Dens for so many decades. I barely recognize him myself. And I've seen on his face on pics a fair few times back then. I assumed he retired and started a more or less honest life under a new name. What is it they were calling him? Master Bellardo? Now I remember. Reverend Hieronymus mentions that name Master Bellardo as one of the biggest donors to the temple.
Ah, one of those.
I've sinned a lot in my life, and I'm probably gonna die, so maybe I should start, trying to make up for that, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, the classic, the classic.
Speaking of which, let's go talk to Chaplain, then. Up close, Chaplin leaves an even stronger impression. A tall, burly man whose face and hands bear numerous scars. His entire facade seems to tell the story of many heretics who met their end upon the encounter with this adept of true faith. He probably got that entire fucking talent tree. Chaplin gives you a friendly nod, but his gaze is intense, like he's trying to get a sense of who you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Master Fidelio. I prefer to go by Chaplin. It is both my name and my occupation. You know, it's funny how, despite being Denz's, that is to say, Master Bellardo's closest associate and confessor, I've never heard of you, the man he chose to be his sole heir. I'm glad, of course, that the inheritance didn't go to any of the others, the vultures, but I'm still curious. Why you?
I can't just continue lighting out of my leaf, and that will give me experience, and I do like experience. Gimme!
It's also very funny.
Chaplin nods.
Unsurprising, Denz did like remarkable people, and he knew how to get people to like him.
Given your speech during the ceremony, I take you're not fond of the other attendees.
I'm a missionary of St. Drusus, and the truth of the Imperium speaks through me, so I see no point in pretense. All those who have gathered here have one goal, to bite a chunk out of Den's estate. Ambition and aspirations of wealth are not immoral in of themselves, but...
Chaplin grimaces.
It's just that I'm sickened by the thought of such a great man has left behind nothing but a pile of human refuse. His son is a drunk and a weakling. His friend Dagon, the one who greeted you at the entrance, is a dim-witted brute with an incredibly bloated ego. His waiter made off on the family yacht in the direction of the mall while his body was still warm, with an entourage of 5 brawny, good-looking young fellows.
Chaplin peers at you once more.
I'd like to believe that he didn't choose you as his heir on a whim, Master Fidelio. At least you've had the guts to come here, into the nest of vipers, to despise you because Den's money and property slipped through his fingers. I respect that kind of audacity, and so did he.
A question, if I may.
Yes, that's definitely why I'm here.
How did it was that Ecclesiarchy missionary became to be the friend of associate of a famous pirate? Chaplin chuckles. The scars on his face become even more prominent.
Do you know why they call me Chaplin? Because I was a priest on Denz's ship in his wilder days. If you're surprised, you shouldn't be. There are plenty of heretic scum among the pirates of the Expanse, but Denz wasn't one of them. He was a true believer, and he shared more of the Imperial's ideal than some of those stick-necked officers. A leader with an iron fist and an iron will. Don't we all owe conquest of thousands of star systems to people like that? And the ones he robbed are mostly types that knew a true subject of the Imperium would shed a tear over. Xenos, heretics. Not all of them, of course, but the Emperor will judge if Denz was a decent man.
On the matter of inheritance, where can I claim it?
You just can't wait, can't you?
Chaplin scoffs.
After the funeral, Denz will be delivered into the flames, and then we'll announce his last will and testament, and you will officially come into your hands.
Cool, thanks. Thanks for speaking with me. I must go now. Goodbye!
Sounds neat. Got stuff to do.
Game? I'm gonna just say this. This does not look like a sad little girl. A girl dressed in expensive clothes raises her sad little face to you and says in a serious voice, "Hello." Who are you and what are you doing here?
I mean, does she have a little face? I don't know.
Hiding. She hesitates for a moment. I thought I was going to cry, and I didn't want anyone to see. My name is Adelia Baldado. It's my grandpa in there, in the box. Argenta's face softens. She reaches out and gently strokes Adelia's head. The tears will pass, Adelia. The tears will pass, the strength will return, and your courage will never leave you. Adelia tries to smile, then just nods seriously. If you do not wish to be parted from your forefather, then sever his head, embalm it, and put it in your bed. Cabela's voice sounds mundane, like she explained the most basic thing. Speak to him before you go to sleep, and after you wake up. And that way, he will stay with you. What? Adelia shrinks away fearfully, looking to you for protection. Down, Cabela, down. Where are your parents? My dad is Cas Bellardo. He's with the guests. And my mum ran away. Told me she hates Dad and Grandpa. I guess she hates me too. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I don't even miss her anymore. I miss Grandpa. He was the nicest. She presses her lips together and lets out a quiet, very unchildlike sigh. Have you ever heard the name Fidelio? It's someone my dad is very mad at. But my dad is always mad at everyone. At Grandpa, Mum, Dagon, Chaplain. I must take my leave. Goodbye.
Venture forth.
Interesting story. Anyway.
Meow. Book of Remembrance. Among the words of hard-taking praise for the defense, a first entry stands out, repentance, with the signature underneath, Fid. The letters are crabbed and barely legible. Now, let's talk to some people. Let me hang on. Do we got more line on that? Nope. How about you? Ah. Did your grandfather ever mention the word repentance to you? He did. That word kept appearing in our house, and nobody knew who wrote it. It used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it. But then, later, when I was a little bigger and Grandpa was already old, it stopped making him happy. He was sad. He would just sit there and stare at nothing. And after that, when he got sick... She stops, her big eyes glistening with tears. When he got sick, the writing started to scare him. More and more of it appeared. Repentance, repentance, repentance. Even in his bedroom. One time, he pointed at the word and said something very weird, about dead eyes and cobras going to class.
Cobra's going to class?
Abelard, who was looking at her with sympathy, narrows his eyes. What did you say? Cobra's going to class. Are you sure that is what your grandfather said? Of course I'm sure. When Grandpa was ill, I sat with him, and this one time he just started talking about cobras. I was sad, but it was also a little funny. Cobra, get to class, he said.
Weird code is this?
Abelard strokes his beard. Perhaps this old Navy officer made talking, but I'm almost certain he wasn't talking about the Snake, but the Cobra-class destroyer. Cobra going to class, you see. Maybe? Someone left some strange words in the Book of Remembrance as if it was left from Fidelio. Was that your any chance by any doing? Huh. That would have been a funny prank. Her eyes light up a little, but I don't play pranks. It was someone else. Maybe Fidelio did it, very quietly. Or maybe it's someone who's not on the list, but also someone no one would expect. I must take my leave. Away! Let's see who else is
Rogue
there.
Trader, away!
Onward to victory.
Oh, Aaron must have got Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Nice. Well, let's talk to Kaz here. Call him a bitch. A man of indeterminate age turns to you and smiles lightly. You can tell by his breath that he came into company after indulging 1 or 2 glasses of strong drink.
Ah, Master Fidelio, I've heard so much about you, and here you are at last, in the flesh. We haven't been introduced. Pardon me, Casbelado. I have the honor of being the only child of the deceased. He sends a mocking salute in the direction of the coffin. You don't seem particularly grief-stricken over your father's death. If I was the one lying in that box, he wouldn't be crying his eyes out either. Kaz bites out with sudden acidity. He takes a moment to calm himself. A son's feelings are complicated. I wasn't a good son, old Dens wasn't a good father. But I do miss him in my own way, yes. He always seemed timeless to me. Not just a bag of meat and ugly ambitions like the rest of us are. Should your father talk to you about repentance? That's hilarious. Even good old Chaplin doesn't tell me to repent. He gave up on me long ago. And my old dad, he gave up on me long before that. He laughs nervously. Wait, you mean that repentance? Those stupid ghosts or whatever it was? I'm pretty sure my father did it himself, the senile old kook. Or maybe it was my daughter messing around. Where else could those words have come from? What words are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? Out of the blue, writing started appearing on a wall in our house. Just one word. Repentance. Big scrolling scribbles, like a child's handwriting. The first one appeared about 10 or so years back. The help kept whispering about it being the work of ghosts. Ooh. But for some odd reason, the old man didn't want to do anything about it, and told me not to. The writing amused him somehow. Whenever he'd see repentance scratched on the wall, he'd just grin. And what did Belardo die of? Age, debauchery, old wounds. By the end, my old man was more implant than man. Especially after the assassination attempt. People tried to kill him, you see, about 12 years ago. And what is it that you heard about me? He forces a smile. That you were very close with... Ah, forget it. I didn't mean anything by it. Just making conversation. Thank you for speaking to me. Goodbye! Oh, table.
Cool, gotta go. Cool story, bro.
Table with drinks.
Heard about this.
You read about drinks, Cassia?
One second, guys.
He's 1 seconding us.
Okay, sorry about that. Dogs snuck in. Yeah, but actually, I think we missed something there. Because I think there was a line there that explained something, but we didn't get to see it because we automatically transitioned it at this point. And I don't know why. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the log somewhere. But I don't think I can because we're making conversation. You hear someone delicately clearing their throat. The source of the sound turns out to be the administratum clerk you saw next to Chaplin. His clothes are neat and impeccably pressed. His face, however, reveals extreme nervousness bordering on fear. My good Master Fidelio, I hope you're satisfied with the services provided by our establishment. He leans in a little closer and whispers, I beg of you, help me, but keep your voice down. We can't let anyone hear us. It's a matter of life and death. What's the matter? The clerk wipes the sweat from his brow nervously. Please understand, it's very difficult to get by on football with my wages. The Imperial Regulation 4030/8L on postmortem service workers on peripheral wards directly prohibits the chief operator of the crematorium from leaving the workplace for any other reason than sleep, food, severe illness, and administration of sacraments. Therefore, I am forced, practically forced, to look for other sources of income that allow me to stay within the walls of this here establishment. I set up a little Enterprise. I replace the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people when I have a shipment ready. I've just prepared the newest batch of superb, unique implements of the highest quality, but I got careless. I used my first sick leave in 4 standard years, and it was on that day that Master Bellardo passed away, and his family was quick to organize a ceremony in our crematorium. I simply didn't have time to prepare. And now my container is full of goods. It's in the furnace, and if you don't help me, they're going to burn any minute.
So you hid vegetables in the crematorium?
I've been hiding them for 10 years now, and quite successfully, I might add. Only the richest citizens can be used for the crematorium, and sadly, they don't die all that often. Usually I sell the goods before the next body arrives, but I got unlucky this time. Help me, I beg of you.
And what do you need from me, and what are you offering in return?
While there's still time, could you please get to the furnace and pull the containers with implants out of there? We'll split the goods 50-50. You can even have your first pick. Please, hurry. The stone be putting the compliment all Bellardo where it belongs, and then poof, it'll be reduced to ash, and my priceless augmentics with it.
And why'd you decide to ask me specifically for help?
There's no one else to turn to, the clerk explains in dismay. All the guests here are scoundrel, murderers, or crooks, or all three at once. I was going to send a servitor, but only the personal servitors of House Bellardo are allowed in the courtyard today, and I don't have the access codes. You're all I have left. I can tell you're an upstanding individual, with the most noble countenance, too. The moment I saw you, I knew. He is the one who will save me. I'll help
Very
you.
specific, but you are playing Fidelio.
Yeah. I will help you on the following condition. You see, I am, most definitely, Master Fidelio. I'm afraid I have to misplace some of my documents. If you make a copy of everything you find in the archives that has my name on it, you'll get your contraband. Of course, we'll do. You'll be most pleased with the results.
This is so silly.
Just help me for Throne's sake. Throne preserve you.
I like this a lot, but it's very silly.
Throne preserve you. Make it look like you are having a look around. It's a lot easier for you to wander into a restricted area without arousing suspicion than it is for me. Find the container, it's in the far corner, get out and come back to me. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so hang on one second. Let's scroll up. Ah, here it is. There's an odd smell to this sec. It's very likely the drink has been poisoned. That's what it was. Alright, but I think, yeah, that's the crematorium. So we're going to F5 this.
Now that's interesting.
Ah! Booby traps!
Stay sharp.
Well, send in the boobs! Argenta boobs.
In the crematorium?
Duty prevails.
And one second, I gotta check my phone for something.
Yep. Ugh. It's taking a sudden cold turn, Chan. I may have to get up and turn off some of my fans.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna stand up real quick, too. Get a stretch. We have been here for like an hour and a half.
It's true, it's true. It's a good time for a break.
Yep. Whoo! Okay, I'm back. Mega, you back?
Yeah, I'm still here. I didn't really go away, but I didn't have much to add. Chance just chilling. I sent them briefly to the ad dimension.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about that. There's a parallel of the warp right there. You are given an unskippable ad. No.
No, not Harbor Freight tools or Wawa Firehouse turkey subs. Which, by the way, that one was appearing for like a solid fucking month. You know, I appreciate not jumping straight to Christmas, but still, you're killing me.
Roll 1d2's insanity. You've seen an unskippable ad. Alright, so here we are in the crematorium. Let's see here. F5. Take a peek at it. Space reserved for coffins. Let's get inside.
The space for coffins. The space specifically for coffin. Coffin space. That space?
Seize the moment.
No, that coffin?
An expected result.
Alrighty. Woo, let's look at this. Looks like they repurposed the nozzle of an ancient station engine for the needs of the crematorium. They're just like, blast it with fire!
Very 40K. Probably very in tone with Footfall as well.
The lid of the container automatically opens when touched. It is completely empty. It's a tarp!
Ow. Oh, hey. 3 damage. Cool. Well, you're on fire, so you're gonna take more damage, but still.
Is always there. I will do what I do.
Come on, let me fucking
Nice little stroll.
attack the damn thing.
Do you require an audience? It is my duty to traverse.
This is one of the reasons I don't like this section right here, because they're like, shoot the thing! I'm like, I'm trying! We're not doing anything!
Yeah, this is a really weird trap for a turn-based game.
I think like the only way I've been able to do it is by like throwing a fucking grenade. Nope, still not doing it. So I'm like, I can't fucking like interact with the fucking thing. Like I can't shoot it. There we go. Are we shooting it now? Finally. Fuck. Actually, no. We're reloading that. That was way too fucking hard. All I needed to do was shoot the goddamn floor, and like grenades, Argenta couldn't fucking shoot it. That was dumb. So blah blah blah, get inside.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Like, the game's not even particularly great about telling you that you can, you know, use attacks, like, outside of combat and stuff. Oh, it burns!
My ears are ringing.
Did I miss? Did I miss shooting the floor? There we go. Blah. Woo, we're on fire.
Ow. Fire.
On fire! On fire! Put him out! Put him out quick! The voices come to you through streams of something thick and foul. Your eyes are covered in whatever your unbidden saviors saw fit to splash over your head.
No, we live these. Built different.
At last, you can make out the silhouette of a vagrant dressed in rags leaning over you. He throws up his hands. Your lordness, are you alright? Did you hit anything? Any bad burns? You fell right through their ceiling, and that's mighty high up. Who are you, and what are you doing down here? We live here, is all, your lordness.
You see, these are old tunnels. They dug them back in Prisium Daewon's times, right through the asteroid. It's a little stuffy down here, but it's warmer than up in the big palaces on the surface. And it sure is warm under the crematorium's furnace. They barely burn anyone up there, but they do light it up often enough, and that's good for us. Sometimes an odd smell makes it through the vents, like they're making roast, makes your mouth water. But what can you do? That's the cost of comfort for you. How do I get out of here? Well, there's no climbing back up in the crematorium for you. Look at yourself. Look for yourself, it's all burnt and collapsed. But it's no boogie. There's only one way up then, so you won't get lost. But you need to pull this big old lever to open the doors. It's by the busted pipe, and that's where the lever is. After that, you just walk. Through the corridors, the shaft, the old warehouse, and there you are on the surface. The fact that the incompetence of the crematorium's maintenance staff saved our lives does not make their negligence any less egregious. I will register a complaint. Give alms. I'm feeling kind today. Here, for your help with the fire. The vagrant's faces brightens. They accept your handout with a bow. Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. Something to buy a bit of food with. Because, well, we used our soup to put you out, you see. It was only 2 days old. I must take my leave. All the best on your journey and all. May the Emperor help you and guide you out. Even in the grim dark future, there's still decent people out there.
Never linger.
Literally threw their soup on us to save us.
Over there.
Oh, did I? Oh, there is something right there. Melt to charge. Why is there a melt to charge down here?
Yeah, no, that's weird. Just a pile of scrap. Those are like very rare, I think.
Let's see this through.
Well, they're obstacle removers in game. You know, you can use obstacles to taking your promethium. Taking your promethium.
Now that in the tubes and hallways under the crematorium fire.
Let's go over here.
That makes sense.
Wee. Stealing your shit. The word on the tent reads temple. Inside there's a tiny makeshift altar with candles on it. The cleanest and most well-kept structure in the vicinity.
That's your forward.
Yeah, that's right. These are the faithful. Let's go over here. Okay, I still don't understand. What is corpstarch? How do they make corpstarch? The protein bars we used to sell, and now we have to eat, they're made from corpstarch.
There's a reason my literacy is a
Corpse starch, not
non-basic
corpse starch.
skill.
Oh, I get it. The corpses of what? Groxus?
Consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis.
I'm sorry, Master Fitiga, but I have some bad news for you.
Sometimes, though, you don't have to use cat
Yeah,
and save the day.
soylent green is people.
Let's see.
But no, as I was saying, this is there's a reason why literacy is a non-basic skill in Rogue Trader.
You don't need to read. Guess the way of doing important stuff like praising the Emperor and being an idiot.
Success.
Or, excuse me, being ignorant. Library. Well, funnily enough, it looks like they're trying to actually educate people down here.
Onward to victory.
Wow. Neat.
It's because in real life, having, you know, an educated populace to do more advanced work is helpful.
I mean, that's the option I went with.
You can only have so many cinder block lifters, chat. It's not sustainable long term for an economy.
Honestly, at some point,
Honestly,
you could probably automate cinder block lifters too. At some point.
Yeah, that's also true. That's actually, what automation is supposed to be about. We're supposed to be, improving the human condition, so we no longer need to break our backs lifting cinder blocks. But, society's weird. It's almost like there's a disproportionate population of people who have all the money, and if they even paid just a slight amount of their infinite riches, they could solve a lot of things, but they don't care. Pretty sure some guy told Elon Musk, he'd only have to spend, like, a tiny amount of his net worth to fix world hunger, and he said he'd do it, and then he just left him on red. Donowalled him. He's trying to build another thing named after a pop culture thing, which I think he can only get away with because it's called just Optimus and not Optimus Prime, even though it's definitely named after Optimus Prime, chat. Called XAI Grog. It's definitely named after Optimus Prime. Although what I was going to say is, the funny thing is the usual way the Imperium handles the labor to resource issue is if you have enough people, they bundle you up into a PDF or Imperial Guard regiment and ship you to somewhere where they need people to go fight and die.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard, like I said, I haven't read a lot of Warhammer 40K fiction, but First and Only gave me a very good idea of how some generals like to work. It's just keep throwing people at it. There's more everywhere. And the unfortunate thing is, it's true.
I mean, they're not wrong. It's basically there's two kinds of Lord Generals or heads of an Imperial Guard campaign in 40K fiction. There's either the General Rippers, we have reserve types when you have reserves, like if it's a big battle and you're just throwing as many regiments as the problem is possible. They exist to throw every regiment as possible at the problem, which, keeps our heroic regiment on the down low because they are but one cog in the mighty machine. Oh, no. The alternative is if you don't have unlimited resources because you're, behind enemy lines or otherwise shenanigans, then you're, fighting a heroic battle against all odds where every single life spent must be worth it. Which is kind of like what Gaunt does anyway, if I remember First and Only correctly, because the whole thing about being Tanith's First and Only is you cannot go back for reinforcements. You cannot drum up the home planet for replacements.
I really do.
Which is normally also how regiments work, is when you get depleted, you call back. Though they do funny things. That's actually Caiaphas Cain, another very popular series, basically about Imperial Guard, because Cain is a commissar. He gets his semi-permanent posting with a regiment, in a couple of early short stories he bounces around a little, but he gets his first semi-permanent posting when he actually takes over a newly combined regiment of Imperial Guards. They're both from the same home planet, but they were two separate regiments that, due to manpower depletion, had to merge. The funny thing is, this is brought up in the Caiaphas Cain novels, normally Imperial Guard regiments are gender segmented.
Oh, really?
They are not usually unisex, if possible, yeah. So Cain ends up commanding a regiment that was previously one half was all female, one half was all male, so they are now a mixed gender regiment, and it causes a few problems. But also a few of the enlisted and NCOs do start making out. Which is usually probably why they keep those things separate. But again, the Imperial Guard is one of those funny factions that you can really do anything in your fluff because there's so many of them. So you can just be like, well, we have a mixed gender regiment because we only had exactly enough conscripts to fill it in. Or it's a penal regiment and we don't care.
So we have to go pull a lever. The only problem is the lever is through sewage, and I have to choose if I'm going to go myself or send someone else. I'm going to send someone else.
Sorry, I just read the line for Cabela. Oh.
Yes, no, we're doing that one, by the way. Cabela, you are my shield, my shadow, my puller of levers. Cabela shrugs and grades wastefully into the current of filth. Thank you, my
Can't
beloved.
just jump it.
She probably could. I feel that should have been an option for, can someone like backflip gracefully over and do this?
Yeah, I think she could have made that jump. But no, that's just so good.
The unbearable smell of sewage. Only a thorough scrubbing back aboard the ship will eliminate its lingering aroma.
Let's see this.
That's a debuff you love to see. Oh, I didn't get this whatever is over here.
Luckily, Cabela's not using her fellowship anyway.
Nope. Ah, man, Jesus. Multi-key, cool. Did I miss something over there? Sorry, I was eating something and I think it went down the wrong pipe. So now it's tickling my throat. Oh, there it is. Hang on.
An expected result.
What are these? Knuckle cards. This knuckle card gains the wearer +5 skins to weapon skill. It also grants any equipped melee weight +5 armor penetration and +2 damage. That's nifty.
The dead know nothing, and neither do the ignorant.
I need you to do more damage and oh, but you need to equip that too, because that's special for you. And you equip that as well. Do we have anything else fun and weird? So you lure Imperium. No, we should keep up our Imperium lure. Alright, you don't got a second slot thing there. You take that. Wait, actually, hang on. No, maybe I should wear it. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Back over we go.
The Vizier, would he be proud? Am I?
Every moment a chance for greatness.
You're in a sewer, man.
Every chance a moment for greatness. Even in the sewer. I'm an idiot. I ran ahead of it without coming with everybody else. Good job, me. My character does not have the awareness.
Let's seize the moment.
Oh, Axe talking about people in the guard sleeping around is like the one faction where it happens a lot. Yeah, because they're basic-ass humans. And people might try to think that, you know, humans are not, are lofty, you know, sacred things. They're not. They're creatures of base desire and selfishness. You put men and women together, they're gonna fucking fuck.
Well, also, as I think we discussed this with talking about last week when there was like that guy in your under ship who had like 15 kids or something. Humans in a crisis tend to be a little more reproductively minded.
It's true.
Probably as one of them evolutionary tricks to be like, oh shit, our resources are fucked. We could die any minute.
Let's do something that makes us use more resources. This is great. No, it's dumb. If it's a launcher trick, it's a fucking stupid one. And
Natural selection is not necessarily smart. It just happens.
I'm not gonna read this. Yelling at servitors will make them read faster. Make them move faster. Basically, they're running a hustle. I promised my wife I could go a month without murder. Too bad. I'd rather break my word than get on Leech's bad side. Look, all I did was stop by a funeral and introduce myself as Fidelia. Because of this, some people have attempted to burn me alive, others have drenched me in swill, and now thieving utility workers want to murder me. This is all starting to feel like a bad joke. How about I just go about my merry way? Look at you, sure, yeah, go right ahead. Then immediately put together, just kidding, sorry, it's a trash fairy for you. Well, now you're going to die!
Alright, okay. Well, it's time for killing. Also, it took me a second to realize, did that guy basically do his own version of the, you know, my wife said it to me or the Dodge build, God, I miss her?
Kind of.
He's like, oh, I told my wife I'd stop murdering, but boy, I love it. Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Ah, you beat me to it.
Joke from when Rick and Morty was actually funny.
I don't know if it was actually ever.
I said it, Chad.
I'm about to say, I don't know if it was ever funny.
I think they had some solid jokes in the first couple of seasons. Then I think it got a little too introspective about trying to do like character arc stuff, but also you can't actually character develop because then Rick's not as much of an asshole and Morty's not a milquetoast. I don't know if they ever got out of it after letting Justin Roiland go either, but they had some stuff. It was definitely like, I think more, I don't know why it was more mainstream, but it was like the same caliber of like normal, you know, Adult Swim humor you'd expect. It just caught on mainstream for some reason.
In position. Cassie, I'm gonna need you to move up a little bit. All right, that should be good.
Yeah, Cassie, I need you close so you can melt some guys with your eyeball.
Yeah, but first things first, we're gonna
Send
do
their ass to the Shadow Realm.
front line. The back line. And the rear. We still got our full thing, so let's... Actually, let's hit Pascal, actually. Wait, no. They're all spread out fairly well. Well, it's fine.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright, Pascal's gonna mark this guy as prey, as his bounty hunter ability. Bleh. I do want to get a shot off though, so we'll ignore that and we'll do this. Gonna blast him with the plasma. Oh, apparently that was a free shot. I don't know how, but okay, I'll take it. Buzz for everybody. He has accessed your Wi-Fi password. Let's keep marking prey.
Wi-Fi password changed. Spam bots signed up for. Ad blocker disabled.
Alright, so that was Cassia, and then let's see here. That's also a servitor. That's also a servitor. These servitors are chunky, I'm seeing.
Well, you know, they're mostly dead flesh, so.
I've suffered worse.
Alright,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
we'll do rapid fire. There's no one in front of me. We don't really need to move, so I won't use running gun. Instead, we'll just, you know, as they say, start blasting.
Without detail.
man, they ate shit and it still didn't. Rough, 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 rough. Oh, was that a stun grenade? That was 2 stun grenades.
There is only death, yours or mine. I feel nothing, fear nothing.
No, I think she's stunned. It's not good. Yep, stunned. Okay. But that's okay. That's okay, I got this.
I know what to do. They won't expect this. Count me out.
What do you mean she can't act? Okay, cool. Thanks, I guess. I guess they're stunned until the end of the other guy's next turn. What the fuck? Alright, well, who can move? Pascal has already gone. Everyone here is fucking stunned, so it's Cassia. Cassia can move.
I know what to do.
No, that's not gonna work. Here, let's
If
blast
I
this
may,
one.
another file painted black.
Easy. That's how it's done.
Pascal's turn. Let's do an AoE and try and get some damage done.
Running binary combat is an equation.
That was some good damage.
Your life is a negligible variable. Request approved.
There we go.
Running binary
Joint analysis. Abelard is stuck right now, so we're back to Cassia. And they're still stunned, son of a bitch. Okay,
As duty demands. If only that were possible.
I'm probably gonna overheat this damn thing, but I need to kill them. Yep, there it was. Plasma explosion. Pain. Argenta's stunned. Cleric is punching. Well, as parrying. That's good. Abelard is not punching. I mean, not parrying, excuse me.
Just a minor setback.
Okay, and Cabela is probably Engie. So she is going
As
to
the
jump
tenets demand. Brings me
and
no
kill two of them.
pleasure.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
As
She was
of
very
old,
Engie.
My blade whispers your name.
And there's just one dude left. Okay. I do not have line of sight on him, so we will scooch over here.
Too great. As said, so done.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
What kind of grenade is this? A force grenade? Forces him to move, what, 2 cells? Sure.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Knocked his ass on the ground. How do you like it? bitch! Oh shit, Adblock can just run up to him? Hell yeah. Knocked him right into the alley.
It's gonna be bad for you.
A tactically sound approach.
Choo
It
choo!
will be done. Indeed.
Alright, victory. We're okay.
The web.
Bella,
serves.
please heal yourself.
Do you think my body was suffering?
Alright. Before we forget, let's make sure consumables are topped up. We got a couple more of these advanced kits. Let's use them. Yeah. Grenade's good. Oh, you need another med kit. You're good. Grenade's good. Oh, Pascal needs another. Yeah. Use your grenades. They're important. Let's see what you got here. An improved armor body glove. I'll have to double check that later. Since you can't loot the combat servitors, they don't actually have a lot. So, with that, let's take a peek around.
The fall of Reichard Minoris is a blow to all of the Expanse. I imagine Winterscale will be enraged when he finds out.
I nurtured a spark of hope that Urak 5 could still be saved. But now my home is lost. Forever.
Yeah, no, that sucks. Well, you can always stay with me. Run around. Oh, there's loot here. Missed it. What is that? An Orthodox pattern autogun. Neat.
So weird.
Forge ahead, never linger.
I do believe there is... What's here? Two dates, but only... Two names, but different dates. I feel like... Oh, here it is. Cool. All my trophies back cargo. Alright. We've made it back out. I'm pretty sure someone at that party is trying to kill me. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go kill them.
I wouldn't be surprised if many people are trying to kill you. There was the poisoned Amasek, the crematorium trap, dumped into the sewers, utility worker assassins. Any other takers? Was there an anvil over one of those doors?
No, but there is a treasure chest that if you try to get to it, the platform it on blows up. We just didn't
God.
We just didn't do that one because there is loot in that chest, but you have to do the crematorium before doing it. Afterwards, the trap is disabled. All right. But yes, let's run back. Doing the salty run back here. Hit F5 to quick save. Hello, it's me. As soon as you appear, a dozen eyes and guns shift in your direction. The guests of the ceremony no longer pretend to be peaceful mourners. They are, however, stunned to see you. First mate, Dagon.
I don't believe it. You had the nerve to come back after you tumbled through the flames?
Listen, Dagon. I hate you, you hate me. But maybe we can set aside our differences for the sake of our mutual target, so to speak. The man nods at you and narrows his eyes ominously.
Finally, boy, you're starting to show signs of being your father's son. Dens would never beat around the bush with rivals. Shoot him in the head and be done with it. Anyway, I accept your proposal.
He aims his weapon at you.
We tried killing you quietly, that didn't work out, so we'll just kill you. Plain and simple like. This is Footfall for throne's sake. Bye bye, Fidelio.
Again, people want to kill me without saying why.
We don't care. Come now, Dagon, let's give a man an explanation before his death. You see, Master Fidelio, my last father, Damon's taken, Ballardo has bequeathed his entire fortune to you. Not to me, his only son, not to his first mate, you. So what that leaves us? You must die. Well, let's keep the fiction part going to the end. Oh well, let's get this over with, I suppose.
Your execution is assured.
You guys.
See, now that's a correct statement. Say, you know, the execution is assured to yourself.
That's very true. Cabela ruined that man's day. Pascal, I go ruin their day. What we got over here? Certain gas, criminal gas, certain gas. Argenta, day ruiner. We'll put Abelard with Pascal, because I think there's more dudes back there. We got 14 enemies. We'll move Cassia up to the midpoint, and I'll stand right here. Alright. So Cassie gets to go first, and unfortunately, since I've kind of spread myself all over the place, can't really just blast people with my eye. As fun as that would be. What I can do, though, is start the Argenta murder spree. Which I will do so with glee.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We'll hit that rapid fire. That's right. I only have 2 AP, not 3. God damn it. Whatever. I can probably still do some good damage here. Yeah, good damage. Cassia will set up the front line there. Oh, well, that sucks. It's hard. I can't properly set it up because there's a fucking object right there. Oh, I know, I got it. Okay, cool. And then the back line here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then, mom bullets.
I am another.
That's telekinesis, Kyle. It's not actually telekinesis. It's fucking warp lasers, but that's how the song goes. Good job, guys. You got her, but at what cost?
No, they're trying.
Ooh, they really got her.
Saw those zeros. Pascal actually took a couple of tickles there.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Heh.
Doubt is for the weak.
Alright, now there's gonna be... Oh, there's a combat servitor over there. We don't have to get super close to it. It's probably gonna come to us. So let's just like run right there.
Rejoice in battle.
Also, we got it free. Actually, can I shoot this guy? I got a 1 chance to hit. Have a large, you old coot. Let's see here. Who do we want to smack? Let's smack this guy.
At your beck and call. I will do like you took care of this one. At your
Door.
beck and call.
We'll move Pascal a little bit out of the range of fire there. Nah, she doesn't need to move.
It will be done.
I'll name that guy my sworn enemy. I'm gonna kill him.
Let's get to it.
Oh, cool. Melta. That guy had more movement
Don't
than I
worry.
thought.
Dodged it. Also, no. I mean, I understand what you thought. He was very slow.
The other side awaits.
And Casbalario is down.
Pleasure.
The bitch. And there's the clerk! Why does the clerk have 89 hit points? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I feel like the game hasn't outright said it, but I feel like he's not just a clerk.
Well, he's definitely a smuggler in sorts.
Because there's definitely some weird shit going on.
Alright.
Let's set this in motion. They won't expect this.
Bella, break his glasses.
This goes against the tenets.
Okay, they're too far. Wait, no, I should still. Yeah, it still tickles him. Okay.
My blade.
Hope you like exploding in blood. Alright.
I won't do that.
I can't see. Okay, fine. I guess I can't see them. Son of a bitch.
Witness my resolve.
The old line of sight. Alright, well, look, he's killing these guys. I'm gonna sniffle for a second. I'll be right back, chat.
I'm gonna kill him. Really?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
One more time. With feeling.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Dang.
Easy.
Not quite enough.
Here we go.
Excuse me. You know what? Smack him. Omnisaya Axe. Get my beat buffs and debuffs out there. Oh, wait, no. We'll do joint analysis. I mean, analyze enemies. My bad. Cassie, I need you to take one step back, please.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
You know what, Dagon? Fuck you. Lasers.
Okay, I'm back.
And Pascal? Hit him again.
By the way, did one of those random guys say, "Here we go,"
Yeah.
in the middle of this?
Yes.
Is he secretly an orc in a man costume?
I mean, I think there are you know there are funny accented men's in our vaguely British grimdark future.
It's true. You can also be Cockney and speak Low Gothic. It's just like I said. Here we go is a very, very typically orky thing to say. I had my headphones on, while I was away. So.
All right, unleash hell upon this combat server to go.
Just standing there taking it.
Like a champ.
I feel a little bad for the guy in the back. Is he just like minding his own beeswax back there?
Well, it's also a servitor back there, so the servitor does not care.
Okay, it's a servitor. It's a servitor, so he's still, just following orders, but still very funny.
Nyum.
Let's make it quick.
Only 5. Why would you go to her? You just saw this chick murder 6 dudes. Nice dodge. And you're just gonna walk up to her.
Trust me.
Now you're dead. Now you're part of this fucking blood pot spatter. Pascal doing the Matrix there.
On my way.
Welcome to the blood spatter.
Hit me, ya boy. Let's see here. I think Pascal already took a second turn. No, we're not gonna get too crazy with this. We'll kill this guy. I missed! A 5, but then I missed. Is that out of range?
Area of expertise. I know what to do.
Alright.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Reloading!
That is not the
Oh,
Emperor's
I've already
will.
used my free reload, son of a bitch. Oh well, whatever. Shoot.
I'll do it.
Actually, you know what? This will be a good time. This combat server is taking a hot minute. Let's get some free shots on it.
You love
As the
free
Emperor
shots.
commands, strike is a
There we
prayer.
go. Who else is
Every single free action is great.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, we still got 2 left. There's one there and one. Can we shoot this one? No. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it's a single shot, so it probably won't hit Pascal.
I'll do
Probably.
it. You might
Oh, but it might hit Cassia. Shit!
Whoops.
Fuck it, we ball.
Open your eyes, or I'll open mine.
That is a very intense threat, Cassia. Argento will stop shooting now. Yes. Pascal, please kill this man before Cassia does something bad to all of us. You fool! Just because I think it's
He's
funny.
living on one.
Oh, it won't actually go all. Wait. Sure.
I'm not
Well-
accustomed.
Wow.
Ow. Pascal's not having a great day now.
He got between 2 women. There's a lesson there. Let's see here. How can I... How can I... What is the proper move to do here? Well, actually, no. I keep forgetting I don't have fucking multiple things. Oh, but I do have run and gun now. This is important. Maybe with this I'll be able to... maybe not. Height's real fucked here. Even if they're just like a little bit above you, they get some pretty good, What do you mean not enough movement points? There we go.
see, right there.
Let's see here. We got a 58 there. Alright,
Doubt
so
is
let's
for the weak.
rapid fire. Let's see if we
As
can
the
get him.
Emperor commands, I act.
Man, this architecture is indestructible. Alright, Abelardriel goat. Let's see how far we can get you.
Victory is imminent.
It really bugs me that I can charge to this square right here, but I can't, do my attack on him because it didn't, line up perfectly.
Yeah, charging actually in like a square-based game can get a little
Comes in silence.
weird like this.
Let's get to it.
It's also very funny to see Cabela just walking normally. Just like, up, 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 up. My guy, what the fuck? Okay, sure. A guy just smacked you in the back with a chainsword. With the power and sister of battle down the lane. That's the one you're gonna land, brother.
Let's set this in motion.
Got him. Didn't even see damage.
his daily shine. Clobbered him.
Yep.
Ugh, it hurts.
Huh. The crematorium's gonna have its hands full today. You stop shooting. Oh no, Dad! Chad Blues at the corner ran. Wonderful. This is a funeral. Dad, let me hand this. Am I in a killing mood?
I mean, it's very funny because, like, on the one hand, if you let it go and you're like, I'm not Fidelio, it's like, I don't actually have any reason to kill you. You guys aren't even trying to fight me. But also, if I understand this correctly, the role of Fidelio also seems like he would be the kind of guy to just be like, no, I'm not in a killing mood. Like, I don't. This story is so funny.
Yeah, treat the ruins. I'm not in a killing mood. Fuck it. Will do. I'll ask the esteemed guests to stay a moment longer. We still have important business to take care of. Chaplain instructed differently. Are we done with the firing squads? I would like to finally resolve the matter of Den's inheritance, and after that, give him a proper send-off. So, according to his deceased will, all of Belladario's fortune goes not to his worthless son Cass, not to his brainless mate Date, but to Fidelio, a mysterious new ever. However, I believe a certain party would like to intervene in this process. Chaplain looks straight at you and chuckles. Requires iconoclast follower. The only one here who has truly loved Dens is his granddaughter, Adelia, but she inherits the fortune.
I love that now you can just be like, hey, who the fuck is Fidelio? What is happening? But no, Fidelio is the other one who's actually fucking bummed about this.
If Fidelio here, they made him know status as the heir, and they made himself by now. And if it is not you, sir, then I suppose we'll never know the truth. But we can make our own truth, can't we? We're on Footfall, names and ideas are traded and used here in every way imaginable. So all that remains is to recognize you as Fidelio. No, we're gonna go Iconoclast. The only person who truly loved Dens is his granddaughter, Adelia Badario. She inherits his fortune. The name on the will is Fidelio, but Chaplain pulls out a hefty scroll out of his bag and tears it to shred. All his life, then spat on laws. I think he understand. The old man in Sheriff's throne didn't expect this. The money is mine. Don't worry, sweetheart. Daddy will help you put your grandpa's riches to good use. Cass, have you finally gone deaf from all that drinking? The inheritance is Adelia, not yours. If you make any attempts to coerce her, I, as Den's executor, will be forced to take steps. Chapman puts a hand on the handle of his hammer. And by steps, I mean the head of my hammer. Oh, I see. All of you have it in for old Cass. Well, I'm afraid you have leave me no choice. Shut your hole, brat. Listen up. All you either hands goes to me or I blow this one's brains out. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2.
Really giving you a lot of time to...
Repentance. Bam.
Ah, you activated the kill code.
Sobbing and crying as Adelia, smelled with her father's blood, is shaking Cass's lifeless body. Dad, Daddy, get up. I'll give you the inheritance. Demons take you, Cass. Threatening to murder your own daughter at your old man's funeral is a new low for you. You always were a useless waste, even your final moments. Examine the servitor. The servitor that was once a woman, kneeling, motionless, and showing no signs of life. There are 2 charred holes where the eyes once were. Some malfunction must have burned its brain from the inside. Its face bears a peaceful smile. Why did the server attack that? Think is one of Den's house's servitor. Cass brought them with him to the funeral. Didn't it mutter something about repentance? If you're not Fidelio, maybe this servitor is our mystery heir. Den's last slap in the face of all the bloodsuckers who are gathered here. Sounds like Den's to me. As for right to attack its half-wit son, that's anyone's guess. What happens to the girl now? She's got no one left. Hermione ran up to get to Gallagher, and Falconer, well, you saw it yourself. His brow furrows. After a pause, he curses under his breath and nods. I'll look after her until she's grown up. I don't think I need to spell it out for you. A little girl with tremendous foreignness. Might as well paint a target on her forehead. If I take Adelia in, no one will dare hurt her, courtesy of the reputation my turbulent past has earned me. And if they dare, he casts a meaningful sight-long glass that casts his body. While I'm at it, I'll help her not squander her whole fortune. Maybe even turn something extra both for herself and you. I think the best investment would be a merchant ship. I'll teach her the basics of void-faring, find some reliable supplier, pull strings in the Ministratum, and just like that, she'll have herself a decent enterprise. I can tell you're an affluent sort, and I can imagine you can always use services of a robust, reliable supply network. Leave the paperwork and other formalities to me. I'll contact your subordinates myself. That takes their names. What do we do next? Chaplain looks at the coffin. I'd like to say goodbye to my old friend. The crematorium is a bit wrecked. Nah. But who needs a crematorium? Dens loved having his enemies drink the Prometheum and burned. They didn't call him Jerry Can Dens for nothing. I think it'd be a nice gesture to send them on the way in the same fashion. Thankfully, it's easy enough to prefer a Jerry Can to Prometheum on Footfall. Abelard nods in approval. Fitting. Chaplain gives you a silent gas. Want to stay and watch? With pleasure. Oh, let's get started, I guess.
Challenging me was a mistake.
So there are like different ways to figure out things and different things, but basically what happened is Fidelio, because I've figured it out through multiple playthroughs, but Fidelio was basically the assassin that came to kill him. An assassin that came to kill him a long time ago. And, you know, he won and captured her, and I'm just saying had his way with her, and then turned her into a servitor. Because I do believe that is, was implied. And I guess at some point it got some of its brain back, and, you know, that's... As happens apparently sometimes. It's never ever really confirmed, but most people seem to think that's what happened. But that's that faction. That story. Cool. Time to loot. Plasma pistol.
Take all their stuff.
Stay sharp.
Ah, yes, this is the one. If you had gone here before completing that, when you stepped on, like, got right here, this whole thing would just blow up.
This suspiciously hazardous-looking platform? Yeah. It's the kind of thing where, like, because the game, I don't think, has done exactly that before. You know, you'd be surprised the first time, but then the moment you see the footage back, you're just like, wait a minute. This platform clearly is a trap. It has a big hazard line on it.
Alright, I think that's all that. Okie dokie. Ooh, look at all this stuff we're getting. I should probably go through it at some point and try and clear it out, but I like keeping all the fancy stuff. This is an exotic sword. I don't even know. Well, you need your weapon proficiency for that. Balance small. Power pick. Unquenchable Fury. Excruciator Maul. This one does not have a fancy thing, so I'll just add it to cargo. Noble Sword. Life Draining Sword. When did I get this? Oh, it's Heretical Sword. Well, that explains that. Spinner's Blade. Veil Render.
I think I remember the Life Training Sword coming up before in a previous stream. And being like, weird, but heretical.
Bloodhound Staff, Diviner's Staff, Bolt Pistol. We're going to keep those. Actually, no, we got a special Bolt Pistol. No. Yeet. Add to cargo. Same with the Hand Flamer. We'll get a better Flamer, I'm sure, in the future. Blast Pistol. Hotshot Blast Pistol. That doesn't have the special mark on it, so we'll just add that to cargo. Now we're up to 3 Plasma Pistols, but I'm not using them. So, away they go. Bringer of Terror. Heavy Boltor, real quick. Doesn't look like it does anything fancy. It's just if you want to use it earlier in the game, you need to be evil. Arc rifle, modified las gun. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, fine. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to go back to the ship and wash up. And remove some of these wounds.
Yeah, I'm about to say, get all your wounds back.
Oh, wait, that's the... Whoa, worker. Whoa. Look at you go. Look at you go. Damn, son. Well, we went to the wrong location. We need to go here. That guy's doing it with a cape. Goat. Row. Oh, excuse me. The NE key. Conducted as Lord Captain Seth von Valancius. Unit Opticon 22 extends its official greetings to you and invites you to a synchronous communication. Conversion point, Dock, Alpha, Rho, Topics communication, discard your contract, logistic car, Theta. Alrighty, I guess there's something I need to actually take care of over here. Logistic car Theta, I remember that contract. Theodora made that 25, 30 years ago. We filled up 6 Adeptus Mechanicus Premium tankers on Vebo 6, and I'm certain we never received payment. If I remember correctly, should be...
Let's seize the moment.
Yeah, here he is. Wait, what is this? Is Sakari and Ruststalker? What the fuck is that? I didn't actually pay attention to this last time.
Oh, that's one of the types of Skitari. That's the Adeptus's militant faction.
Oh, okay.
Because just having them use Imperial Guardsmen wasn't cool enough. We needed to make their own minis we could sell you.
As it is with every faction. Anyways, let's do a chat.
The Skitari get radium muskets.
Radium muskets? Why?
Because it's more tech priesty.
I received an invitation to a meeting. Recharge. Reciprocally validate. The mutual contract is signed. Let's see here. What payment I can respect. Oh, here we go. You gain mobile extractium. Ooh, the explorators will get 5,000 though? That is a lot of rep. That's a lot of stuff. No, we'll go with that. The status of the unit's request will be increased. Cool. I seek the friendship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Cognizant Fleet will be glad, alternative unavailable, to accept any samples of sacred technology, samples of profane xenotech, miscellaneous items. Remember, storage, study, and/or disposal of the aforementioned items, with the exception of the 3 miscellaneous items, is the preferential right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay, neat. Why do you want planet information on planets? Da 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 da. Why you're interested in Heretic? I want to make a trade deal. Was that enough to actually get my... That got me up to 7, it looks like. Ah, but also because I think that this Explorer Tours is different than the Explorer Tours before, so they got new... Stuff. Ooh, there's a new Omnicide axe I can get. Sick. What is this portable manipulator? Using reload for anyway, AP less. Will to live. One-handed force sword. Ooh. It's a Weber. Ooh, a retro bay bat. Oh, actually, yes. No, I think this was a better... Well, maybe not the better deal, but there's the mobile extractum things in here anyway that I can just purchase now. Oh, they're at a 0. What's this target designator? Oh, that'd probably be nice for a sniper. Okay. Well, let's buy everything. That's mine. Mine. What do these defection gloves do, actually? To parry melee attacks with their ranged weapon during using ballistic skill instead of weapon skill. That's wild. That's a little wild. But cool. Let's see. Marine sets. Tarzik detonator. Mine. Mine. Also mine. Oh, I don't have the profit factor for it. Never mind. Excuse me. My profit factor is only 26. Does the weapon do damage? It does. Or become immobilized. That's pretty neat. And it has dog rejection on it too. Cool. Ooh, Omniscient Axis grant the wielder a plus 15 to weapon skill? Neat. What's this combat manipulator? Sorry, I'm just looking at all the weird shit we have available. Just buy everything now. Yoink! Let's see if we can get up to rank 8. Doesn't look like we got too much there, but this is probably good to get in with the tech priests.
They do, you know, fix and build shit, and they have cool shit.
Let's see here. They like holy gifts, miscellaneous, and heretic trophies, and yes, we'll do just enough to get them up to the next one. So that will be that, and then mechanics creations is still 200, so we can probably drop that on them. That puts us at 700, which means we still need about 1,000 more. Armor kit is more than weaponry, but we don't got a lot of weaponries. But we got a lot of ranged weaponry, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, yes, okay, we did need one more. 10. Boom, rank 8. All we can really buy is more of that. Let's see, how many ranks do we got total here? 21, okay. Well, we're making good progress. What is this? Fortress World Origin Tempestus Carapace. Heavy weapon.
Ooh.
Man, world probably plus 10 toughness.
Tempestus is the copyrightable way to say stormtrooper.
Ah.
So that's a Tempestus Scions is the copyrightable way to say that one. Trademarkable. Yeah, that's Imperial Stormtrooper armor from a fortress world, which means they see a lot of fighting. So very, very spicy.
What is... It's a heavy rock saw! What?
Oh, hey.
Oh, interesting. Does it has a 4 strike count? Oh, interesting.
Because it's a buzz saw.
Interesting, okay. And so we got a focus melta-gun here. Jesus, 70% armor penetration. Fuck!
Well, that's a melta, baby. What's the range? Hold on.
5. Maximum 10.
Which is less than your well-maintained stub revolver. Melta's very short range. Very armor pen.
Oh, force field emitter.
God, I remember getting the Melta in Space Marine 2. You can get like a Melta pistol. It's like super short range, but it just like shoots a circular ray, and if there is a Tyranid in it, they just kind of like vanish in the perfectly circular heat gun.
That's slightly funny.
Marching ahead.
All right.
Actually, I think they said they're adding new weapons to Darktide. I know they're adding a new class. I wonder if they will do Meltas. That would basically be like an energy shotgun, probably. I should boot up Darktide sometime. Especially after playing Far Far West made me feel the yeehaw.
You kind of do get a little yeehaw on Darktide.
A little. Kyavagama.
Alright, so I need information. What happened on Kavagama, and how did you end up here? Things are rough. Even Kavagama, the planet was attacked by a horde of heretics, shot out unholy prayers, and cut down people left and right. We heard everything from orbit. Blah, 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 blah. Went red. Cav dispatched his own head against the cogitator, so did have the others. Everyone did. And here we are. Only 3 ships made it alive. One's being ours. We don't have any other 2. Blah, 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 blah. What happened to the ship that you used to get here? Oh, local recologies that remove some of the valuable parts. You can take your part to send part with it, scavenge some components. Ah. Yeah, give me back. How'd you hear about a navigator? A miracle. You're healing an accusation master. That's a sign of treason. You must be pointing guns. Do you realize this? Denial is meaningless. Oh, let's see here. Well, I'm not going to punish people for being scared. That's just going to make people more scared. Alrighty. Yeah, get out of here. We're going on the ship. I'm going to go take a bath.
To the ship.
Honestly, I'm thinking we're going to call it a little bit early. And when I say early, I mean we're probably going to stop at 3 hours instead of the 4 or 5 hours we do at some point. I do have company over, and while they are very generous and be like, no, go stream. I'll just go play on my computer quietly. Like, I do not want to leave them overly long. You know?
Yeah.
So.
And I will say that while we are still, no offense viewers, you're doing great. But we haven't quite, it's been almost 3 hours and we haven't quite got a big bursty this week as much as usual.
No, so this might be the last stream. Which,
We'll talk about it. We'll get it in.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see how it also does in the postscript. Actually, I don't think I've talked about this with you, Lucky, but second episode of the Rogue Trader AP really blew up. It's at like 150 views.
Oh, wow.
Which again is huge for an AP.
It must be something in the algorithm. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, something's going on with like feeding people. Like obviously we had a short that just blew up recently.
Mm-hmm. Perform your
It's gonna
ablutions.
stop just shy of 2K. For your ablutions, yes. We love ablution. It's a very Victorian word, ablutions. I like your easel right there. Do you have a surf mixing your paints?
Maybe. But no, check this out. This is an actual thing.
The master of ablution.
I wish Frack to become the master of ablutions. He's.
I mean, that's probably fair because I think, honestly, especially because I have alluded to that Arthur has some. I mean, I have 2 insanity points. He's got some trauma from a trip that did not go well, related to either the warp or other shenanigans. I talked about how he literally never takes his gloves off. I'm pretty sure you will not catch him in a giant bathhouse chamber, like talking to any of you.
Let's see here. A trusty enforcer says, "You two, get in here. I require company and pleasant conversation." You mean us,
Party
your
in the
lordship?
tub.
No, besides, relax with me for a minute. Wonderful to see you, son. We'll commence relaxation immediately. The enforcers are lead and monkly. They sit down awkwardly in the bathtub. Clearly, they find they're to stand at attention. We want your orders. Tell me about yourselves. Do you have any other responsibilities besides guarding these chambers? For hundreds of years, our clan has been responsible for ensuring the rogue trader's safety during times of leisure and relaxation. The enforcer's voice is filled with pride. I guard the bath chamber just as my grandmother did before me. She trained me herself and instructed me in my duties. This bath chamber can be more dangerous than the battlefield sometimes. You can slip on a wet tile, you can choke and drown. If the water is too hot, you can burn yourself, and if it's too cold, you can freeze. There have been even cases when angry machine spirits have released sparks of their fury into the water. And of course, there have been numerous assassination attempts and... The woman, Rumbly's son, as the other enforcer loudly clears her throat. It's reassuring to know that my enforcers are prepared for anything. Yeah! What enforcers do in their free time? When we're off duty, we train, maintain our equipment, and pray at regularly approved intervals. And if we do have some time to ourselves, we might play some Tantalo. And Bran over there carves things out of soap scraps. He nods at her partner. Though for the most part, we barely get enough time for it, yet for leisure. Pass Bran a piece of soap and knife. I demand a demonstration, Bran!
Soap whittling is actually a pastime. Because if you guys don't know, chat, like, how you make bar soap is, you know, it involves lies and salts and usually a little bit of animal tallow.
The enforcer looks slightly flustered, but he quickly gets to work. After a little while, he presents you with a bust of the Emperor about half the size of your palm. The Emperor's visage has been recreated with incredible precision and attention to detail. The small carving surpasses the work of many a cult sculptor. I know this is such a nothing thing, but I do just love that I'm randomly talking to an enforcer like, no, he's a really good soap sculpturist. I'm like, that tickles me. I will have it placed in my study. I mean, dude, you made a soap sculpture that is better than some masters we got, man. You're just enforcer on my fucking ship, man. Nah. The honor is mine, bitch. You seem tense.
Practicing the art of soap sculpting for generations.
You seem tense. Your orders to enjoy some of this fruit and some amsec. Eat, bitches. Okay, now that you eat, feed me. The woman reverently places slices of exotic fruits and rich-smelling cheeses into your mouth, and the man brings a cup of amnesic to your lips to wash it all down. They do everything for you except chew and swallow, but I suspect if you were to give them the order, they would find to do that away for you as well. You may relax with me until I am finished bathing. We would consider it a great honor, your lordship, but please do not tell the Master of Arms we joined you in your ablutions. Mistress Sourback would beat us bloody if she found out. Well, then I'll beat her bloody. I'm gonna relax and close my eyes. Oh, it is a conscious mind. What fills this consciousness? Dogmatic, the thoughts of his monumental duty to the Emperor. Such duty can only be filled through service and death, for so that's the way of price of victories. War, victory and everlasting war. Thoughts of Iconoclast. Thoughts of those who keep him afloat in these waters. Who will drown and who will manage to surf on the surface. Heretical. Thoughts about the price paid for power. The inconstant past of which through powers of pain and the people and things he will sacrifice for the sake of his supremacy. Well, no reason not to go Iconoclast. Boom. The strains are fragile yet woven together. They are strong. Not everyone is destined to see this voyage through to the end, but no one will be forgotten. No strings too faint, the body is reclaimed, the bonding once more, many flesh, sinew and bone. Finish my abulations. You are revitalized eyes. This is truly an experience worthy of a rogue trader. Woo! Hot and fresh! Actually, no, I am hot and fresh. Well deserved rest. We'll have an entire initiative bonus in the next combat. This is a one-time bonus that disappears after the combat ends.
It's very funny.
No, I love it. I always love little pocket lit like this. But yeah, go take a bath. Talk to your guards. Find out, like, their interests. You know, relax in the bath. No, but with that, let's see. We're at 2 minutes to the top. I think that'll be good enough for now. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. This, like I said, we didn't get over 10 this stream, so like we will talk.
Yeah, we'll see if it has a tail. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
No,
you know, people come in after it's VODed.
But we'll see what goes on next week. Please, if you like this stuff and want to see more, please check out some of our other content. We have a fuck ton of videos on our channel. Jesus fucking Christ. I looked at the number earlier. It's a lot.
Doing this for a lot of years.
We have been doing this for a lot of years. But coming out this week, tomorrow, is going to be Fail Betrayal with Omega and the Yugi boys. What are you doing tomorrow?
Have no earthly idea, actually.
Oh.
We're in a lull, so I need to actually, like, go in the tank and figure out what it'll be.
Interesting. It'll be a surprise, then. All right, then. This Wednesday, we'll be doing more Final Fantasy XIV. Will Luckily actually show up this time? Who fucking knows?
Will we avoid being DDoSed this time?
Yeah. Well, actually, were you
pretty
DDoSed?
lucky in the last couple of streams. No.
Oh.
We had a little bit of lag, but we also ended our we did Deep Dungeon to get Loft to 30 so he could do cutscenes, but it was definitely like one of those moments of like, we're getting a little laggy. We've been here for like 2 hours. We should probably get out of here. We don't want to risk it.
Don't risk it for the biscuit. And this Friday we will be recording Let's Talk FGO, which will go public for everyone on Saturday. I don't know. Have we necessarily gotten any? Well, we'll have the new Gouda Gouda pregame at the very least, so that'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah, because that'll be sometime next week, probably about a week from now. You know.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
Yeah. As always, Sunday we will hopefully be doing recording another AP, be our 4th Rogue Trader stream. Like I said, we did play this Sunday. Unfortunately, something goofed with my side of the recording, and I only recorded 44 seconds of the video.
Yeah, OBS did not record correctly.
I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but there's nothing for it now. Luckily, Omega also recorded the audio, so while there will not be a visual element, so you can see our non-verbal gags and our infinite amount of GIFs that we post all the fucking time.
Also, so it will be slightly confusing because we roll a lot of dice. We do not say the dice rolls out loud necessarily all the time. The D1 go crazy.
Well, you'll hear us cursing at the dice a lot, at the very least.
At the very least, Lucky, you did call out how many fucking 100s were rolled. Because it was an exceptional number, and we have not gotten exactly as many ones. We've gotten some very low numbers, but it is different.
All right.
But yeah, I'll cobble that together and upload it sometime this week. Probably a Thursday upload, chat. Maybe a Friday upload.
Yeah, look forward to that. Like I said, we are slowly starting to find our rhythm and our rhyme. Well, most of us are, I would say. And look forward to that. Like I said, Omega is still working on Rain in the Tank. And we have so much more for you coming up, so please stay tuned. With that, that is all, and we're going to get on out of here. So everyone, good night and have a great evening.
Everybody.